off for the part 2 of Coworkers Gone Wild. Am I the asshole for being cold to newish coworker? I, 29?
Are you like northern?
29. Okay. I, 29 male, am a super social guy at work. We used to have a really cold, unwelcoming office, and my team, 4 of us all together, were brought on to improve morale, so I'm not saying that to brag. It literally is just part of my job description. Organizing events, fielding complaints and relationship dynamics, just generally making sure everyone is comfortable and happy. I like to say I'm pretty darn well liked and haven't seen any evidence to the contrary yet, and this has spilled over into my life in general, and I'm one of those always smiling types overall. Reason I said this is because my colleagues have recently asked if I have a problem with our newest starter, 31 female. She works in sales and is a little quiet, mostly because she's new, but nice from what I hear. I've not got anything against her personally, per se, but she's allegedly mentioned to my team, but not me, that she doesn't get invited outside of work events, non-official functions, parties, dinners, etc. She's looped into all official events, of course, or invited out to lunch at all and spends a lot of time alone in and around the office. I admit to giving her a wide berth, but that's just because during her first week we've been introduced, I was getting onto the elevator and noticed someone had dropped a key card in the lobby. I recognized her face and approached her at her desk when I got to our floor. She looked apprehensive about me approaching, so I slapped on a smile and went to speak. I just got out, excuse me, but I think, before she interrupted with what sounded like a pre-prepared speech about how she wants to keep work and personal life separate and didn't wish to engage unless it was not work-related. It was not. Cut. And didn't wish to engage unless it was work-related. I didn't say anything and just placed her card on her desk and left it at that. She approached me at lunch that day to apologize and said she thought I was asking her out, but did so in front of a crowd of people to whom I then had to explain myself. Overall, she made me uncomfortable and feel guilty for being friendly, so I tend to follow her rules and only send her emails in group threads. But seeing as I'm something of a social hub in and outside of work, this had apparently had a knock-on effect of others kind of distancing themselves too. So, am I the asshole?
No. She shouldn't assume that he was gonna hit on her. That is not his fault. She jumped the gun, and he was just gonna give her key card back. She laid down the boundaries. He respected it. Is what it is.
Absolutely. I agree. It's like that. It's giving like pick me. Like, I literally think every guy likes me and is gonna ask me out. So she's like, I just want to keep it professional. He's just like, bro, you dropped your key card. Okay, I guess I'll keep it.
Like, that's awkward. All right, here's your key card. Like, I would feel dead embarrassed. And I wouldn't
Same.
apologize in front of a bunch of people. I'd be like, I would have immediately turned around, like, as he placed the key card, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, for some reason, I'm on drugs, I don't know, I'm so sorry, like, I'd be apologizing up and down.
Same. And I can't, like, to have the audacity to just assume that the man was trying to, like, ask you out on a date when he's just like, excuse me, like, like, what?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think you're the asshole for being cold. I actually don't blame you. I think I would also be the same way. And just because, like, people are catching on, like, what if she said this to other guys at work? Like, oh, I want to keep things professional. Don't hit on me. I am not interested. You're just pushing everybody away. Like, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not the asshole, OP. Like, she's weird.
100%. Alright, guys. This next story does have mentions of SA and miscarriage, so if you're feeling down, if you're not up for that, please feel free, skip this story. I love to give these kinds of warnings to people because I don't know where the headspace is at. Am I the asshole for telling my husband's coworker that she makes me uncomfortable? Sorry, it's long. Okay, so my husband works in a mostly male-dominated industry, and there's this one female coworker, I'll call her Sarah, who's always acted a little too close with him even though they aren't. Like, telling me stories about them being alone in her office or dropping that she had lunch alone then watching my face to see how I react. Weird energy. My husband goes to lunch with men and women all the time. It is a part of his job. He also talks with other women in the office who never give this weird vibe. Fast forward to a recent get-together at our house. Parentheses, she wasn't invited until 24 hours because she just found out about it. Then Sarah corners me and asks me if my husband told me that she's giving him... Oh my god. You gave me the icky bug of not being able to speak.
Ain't no way.
Then Sarah corners me, asks if my husband told me what she's giving him for his birthday. I said no, and she proudly announces she's taking back a gift she gave him years ago so she can get it engraved with Italian Stalin. I kind of laughed awkwardly and said, "That's weird," and she doubles down saying their CEO calls him that. I told her it was weird coming from her. Then 2 hours later, in the kitchen, just us, she brings it up again like I had already shut it down nicely. I tell her flat out it's inappropriate and that she makes me uncomfortable. I also told her nicely but firmly that in a professional environment, especially one with lots of men, she should be more mindful of how she talks to and about married coworkers. Cue the waterworks. She starts sobbing, begs me to go to another room with her, and cries that my husband is her person. Her safe space. My jaw dropped, sorry. And that she told him about her trauma, miscarriage, rape, and fiance leaving her. Yes, all that at once. I told her blank, he's not that person for you, and you make me uncomfortable because I don't know why you say the things that you do. I can't tell if you want to know how much my husband and I communicate or if you're trying to find the common ground with me. She absolutely lost it, yelling that she needed me to leave, asking if I was going to let her out of here, and storming out after I calmly walked her to the door. Then she called and texted my husband 6 to 7 times, asked for my number, and then he never responded to her. I stayed calm the entire time. I didn't accuse her of anything shady, I didn't yell, I just told her that her behavior was inappropriate and that she was crossing boundaries and making me uncomfortable, and to be mindful of the way she comes across. After she left, my husband was extremely upset with me that I said something even though I warned him when I found out she was coming, that I didn't let her say things to me like that. He said that she's just socially awkward and is like that with everyone. So, tell me, am I the asshole? Some background. Sarah has gotten previous coworkers fired for sexual harassment. Parentheses, there was an invite to a hotel room. She has also been removed from client accounts because the wife of the client requested someone else, and she complained that the wife was mean girling her. Another coworker has to send his wife pictures during late dinners because his wife thought he was having an affair. He wasn't, but she just gives that impression to others that she has a special relationship. I honestly felt like I was doing her a favor by asking her to be mindful around male coworkers. My husband thinks I crossed the line and I should have swallowed it. So, am I the asshole?
Ew. No.
Ew is right.
I'm not trying to be like insensitive because like this lady, gone through things, that's not okay. But acting like that, like saying like that the OP's husband is her person, her safe space, and like that's not okay. Like, this is someone's husband, you're a coworker, and that's drawing a huge like there's a huge line there. There are things you just don't talk about to your coworker unless like that's your best friend and y'all happen to work together or something. No, that's not okay. And I know why you think you're the asshole, like because you confronted her and stuff like that. This lady has overcrossed so many boundaries and lines that you're not the asshole, period.
You know what baffles me is the wife knows all that information about Sarah. How do you think she found out? 99% her husband or one of his coworkers communicated this information. that means that OP's husband is aware about Sarah's shady behavior and is still standing up for her. That would piss me the fuck off.
Yes. Yeah. Honestly, the husband's definitely in the wrong here too. Not gonna lie. Um, no. This person's not the asshole. It's just you stood your ground, told your husband's coworker that she makes you uncomfortable by talking to your husband like that, telling him all these things, and you have every right to after she literally was like, he's my safe space. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Bye. Like, I'm sorry for what you went through, but bye. Bye.
My husband is my safe space. You know what I mean? Like, that is not
Same.
You are claiming, you are trying to take ownership of something that is not yours. So you're trying to claim something. You're trying to project something that is not yours. And if, I'm not saying she's lying, but I'm not saying she's telling the truth. If what she told OP is 100% true, I think she's truly traumatized and she needs to seek, like, a therapist, like, actual help. These coworkers aren't going to help her. Like, they're just, she's going through so much, and these are married men. Like, I would rather her go to someone that will give her professional help, because when you are traumatized and you start relying on people, you build a codependency for that person, and that's a problem. It's not healthy, and then you just have another problem.
Yes, I fully agree with you. Not healthy at all. It should never happen. And no, I don't blame the person at all. Sorry, I don't. And like I said, I'm not trying to be insensitive to Sarah. But no, you don't say that to someone's wife.
I would be pissed if my fiance's coworkers ever said, "Oh, he's my safe space." Like, female ones, and we're acting like this kind of like shady behavior. I would have also, I mean, I think she was actually really nice. I think me and you would have blown the fuck up.
Yes, we would have. We would have been the asshole because we would have turned into one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think it bothers me that her husband is so upset with her. That bugs the shit out of me.
Yes, that's another thing. Like, why? Why are you so upset? It's just fishy. It's weird.
Sarah's just sensitive. Sus. I don't give a shit how Sarah feels. I'm your wife, bro. Like, you know about the shady stuff Sarah's done. She's lost clients because wives are sus of her.
And we wonder why. Wives' intuition's always correct.
Yep. Alright, next. Move on.
Let's move on. I don't know what that was happening. Okay. Is my coworker creepy or is it in my head? I started working at this place a month ago. One of the managers is a very extroverted person, but some of the things he does and says makes me feel very uncomfortable. He is, I think, around 40 years old and he has a wife and I'm pretty sure a kid too. Mind you, I'm 20 years old, still in school, and I think he knows that much. My other coworker, 18-year-old female, said I look 16 years old, so him being like that towards me not knowing my exact age is even weirder. I compiled most of the things I could remember that he's done that's made me feel weird. Mind you, I can't tell if he does these things because he's interested in me or because he maybe thinks of me as a daughter figure. Only reason I think that way is because he calls me a general nickname that's not necessarily romantic. So these are the things that he has done. He pokes my sides a lot, often when walking past. I usually don't react or actually get scared, sometimes, and then he just laughs. On that note, he loves to scare me. He comes in the area where I'm working, it's only me there, and he comes in quietly and then yells, "Hi!" and then is like, "Haha, I scared you?" He asked me if my earrings are real gold. I said no. He then said, "What would you do if they were?" while staring at me. Well, that's creepy. Sorry. He once came in the area where I worked and laid his head on the counter and was just watching me as I worked and said, "I like to watch." He then proceeded to lay there for a minute or so, and then after I didn't react, he left. He keeps asking me why I'm sad or not smiling. He does not ask this to his male coworkers. On break, when I'm texting someone on my phone, he either jokingly asks me, "You're texting me, right?" or tells me to tell the guy I'm texting to tell him I'm going to be home late. See how he'll react, indicating that I'm texting my boyfriend, but I never clarify I don't have one, as I rather him think I do have a boyfriend. He asked me if I'm going to go to the annual company worker meetup thing. I didn't even know that was happening at the time, and even if I did, what business does he have asking me that? Not like we're going to hang out there together. He said before something along the lines of, "So, what do you want to ask me? Ask me anything, I'll probably say yes." He keeps asking me if I'm mad at him or why I'm sad whenever I'm not talkative with him. I always try to be just respectful enough, but not too friendly with him. I don't remember the context, but he's called me beautiful indirectly before. Specifically when I'm working, he loves to help me with my tasks even if I don't ask for it. He doesn't do this when the other coworkers in my place. On this note, he's asked me before to, "Don't you like working with me because I help you?"
I am flabbergasted by this guy. Um, the 20-year age gap and him being like, "You look like you're 16," and then like constantly hitting on her. Ick. Go to jail. Straight to jail. Check his phone for Roblox because he could be one of the guys. Was that out of line?
No, I loved it. Check his phone for Roblox.
I was like listening, and the fact that she brought the Carfax and like all of these different bulletins is crazy work. Oh,
literally.
Like see how he'll react. Like tell him you're gonna be home late. That's fucking weird. That's weird. Because like okay,
Yes.
Imagine POV. He's like, text him that you're gonna be home late, and she like jokingly does it, and then she just goes missing.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just fucking weird. It's so weird. Like so what do you want to ask me? Ask me anything, and I'll probably say yes. No, gross. Poking my sides. Get your dirty little grummy hands off of me, buddy.
Literally.
Ugh.
Gross. Like, this is the example of how, like, creepy, gross men act, like, anywhere. Like, she listed off every fucking generic thing. It's like he read How to Be a Creepy Man 101 and fucking did everything. Literally.
Yes. It's like, an elementary school crush. That's literally what it sounds like. That's why it's creepy, because it's so childish. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. She's definitely not, it's not in her head. It is not. Like, I can already tell what this man A probably looks like, and B how exactly he like says these things and talks just by like reading this. And I already know the type of man he is, and he's 1,000% creeping on you. And the fact that you said like he doesn't really know how old you are, but you look 16. No, he's a creeper. Sorry.
That's like the first red flag. Like, ugh, that just grosses me out. Like, I hate it. I've experienced in real life people telling me that I look young, but then still like getting hit on, and I'm like, you're actually disgusting. Like, actually disgusting.
Yeah, literally. It's like, it's extremely creepy. And I would actually like go as far, like, you have such a list. I would literally go to HR. I'm not lying. Like, it is not okay for him to act like this. And you shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable at your job or have to leave your job because of a creepy man. You don't deserve that. He needs to be the one to leave and get the fuck out of your face. Period.
What Shay said, I back you up on that.
Yeah, so girl, if you're listening, or if anyone's listening and a man is like this, creepy with you, I don't care what age you are or whatever, like, no man, or even if a woman's being creepy, no one needs to be fucking creepy like that. You need to go let someone know, because this could turn serious real fast. Like, Jill said something, like, you know, what if she did text that, like, "I'll be home late," and then he's gonna fucking kidnap her? You never know how crazy people are. Don't ever put it past someone, ever.
Why would he jokingly want you to text somebody that? Like, it's just weird. Like, he's either fishing or plotting, scheming. Yeah, this guy
literally
sucks. Next.
Next. Ow. Next.
My coworker is obsessed with taking credit for my work, so I started giving her exactly what she wanted. There's this coworker in my office, let's call her Megan, who's built her whole career on taking credit for other people's work. She's the type who, if you so much as come up with a good idea in a team meeting, will start repeating it out loud and then take it to the boss as her concept. For months, she's been getting away with this, and since I'm not exactly confrontational, I figured I'd just keep my head down and let it go. But it was getting out of control. Megan had gone from stealing ideas to outright taking my actual work and passing it off out. Outright taking my actual work and passing it off as her own. I'd create presentations, reports, and proposals, and somehow she'd end up presenting them to management with barely a word of credit thrown my way. My frustration hit a breaking point after our lost project. I spent days on an analysis report only to have her march into the boardroom and summarize it, taking full credit, and the worst part, management actually believed her. So, I decided to take a different approach. If she wanted to steal my work, I'd make sure it was worth stealing. Here's what I did. I created an elaborate, jargon-filled 25-slide presentation about a fake process I called Optimal Revenue Integration Strategy, or ORIS for short. It looked impressive, sounded professional, and was absolutely meaningless, just buzzwords strung together. I intentionally left the presentation open on my desktop during lunch, fully expecting her to see it. Sure enough, Megan swooped in, borrowed it, and set up a meeting with our boss to showcase her latest insights. When the meeting happened, I sat quietly in the back, watching as she went through the slide after slide, using words like synergy or synergize and monetize, like her life depended on it. The boss's face went from interested to confused to downright skeptical. He finally asked, "Can you explain what optimal revenue integration strategy means in practice?" Megan's face went pale as she stumbled over the buzzwords, trying to make sense of it, but it was nonsense. She couldn't explain it because it wasn't real. The boss turned to me, knowing I'd be working on the project too, and I just shrugged and said I had no idea what she was trying to convey. Megan was caught. The meeting ended abruptly, and she wasn't able to steal my work since. I'm now known as the guy who actually understands the strategy in the office, and she's been side-eyed by everyone ever since.
Good clapping. Like, I'm literally... Wait, where's the clappy thing? Here we go.
Honestly.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally,
yeah.
good on you. Good on you, because, that slays. That hit. Like, that is the smartest thing you could have ever done, and now she'll never steal your shit again.
Yeah.
Ever.
I mean, I don't think she'll do it from anyone. I mean, she has the most embarrassing thing ever.
Yeah, literally. I love that he did that. Seriously, like, if you can't, like, stop them, like, do something smart like this. Seriously. Because
I thought it was
it
actually
made her
genius.
look so stupid. Yeah, it is.
Reading this story was probably one of my favorite coworker stories because it was so elaborate, and optimal revenue integration strategy cracked me up. That is the most bullshit, like, presentation big word ever. And I just want to, I wish I was in that boardroom. I wish I could have been in one of those chairs and just seen, like, her, like, completely losing the puzzle.
Literally, to see her face like just drop when she realized like she was spitting complete bullshit, and she literally thought, "Oh, but this man ate. I'm gonna steal it." Like, no, you just sound
Did
so
you not
dumb.
imagine if she read the presentation before she set it up? Like, you thought you could just wing. I feel like if you even gave me a well-made presentation, winging it is not easy. You don't know what's next.
Literally, like it's. I don't know, like, good on him, honestly. That's
Yeah.
the best thing that could have happened. And you know, like, her, like, the boss, like, she just looks so dumb. So, if I was a boss, I'd fucking fire her.
100%, I would too. I would be like, first of all, I would feel like I would want to talk to OP and be like, hey, like, I know you're working on this project, like, what happened? That would be OP's chance to be like, hey, she's been stealing my work, X, Y, and Z, you know? So I set her up.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Thousands of rounds of applause for this man.
That is such like a Drake and Josh move. Like, I could see
Yeah,
like
literally
Josh plotting Drake's demise for a school project.
I love that, like, imagery in my head that you
Yeah.
said that, because
Same.
it literally is.
He's like, "Ugh, Drake keeps taking all my freaking work. I'm just gonna make him pay for it."
Literally is something that would happen.
Yeah, this sounds like an episode.
It literally does. Oh my gosh, they need to make that an episode.
Complete utter side note, I bought Viva Pinata this weekend.
Really?
Yeah,
I used
but
to play that all the time.
it's the original, it's not Trouble in Paradise. But I think I can download Trouble in Paradise because, okay, so there's this fun thing, just if you guys have an Xbox 360 and you had an account like 10 years ago, log into it, you can go to your account settings and go to, like, active downloads or whatever, or not active, but it's like previous downloads. You can download your old games. Like, it kept, like, my download logs, and I can download Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. I downloaded Castlevania Z. I downloaded Doritos Crash Course. Me and my fiance played this weekend.
Oh my god, I love that game. When I found that, when I got the new Xbox, I saw that was on there and I flipped out because I used to play that so much.
Same. I was looking, I have like record crazy times. I was complete garbage when we played last weekend. Me and him were playing and we were actually getting pissed because we were so bad. That was his first time playing, and I had a lot of fun. We were just getting a little frustrated. We were rage quitting a little bit.
Literally me with that fucking game.
So I was just playing games over the weekend, and we went to Big Lake, and that was a lot of fun. Oh, we also I told you we went to like world's cleanest Goodwill I've ever freaking been to. So
yes, like, sorry, I'm yawning. Yes, like, I love that you found. I wish we had one where I live now. I found one when I visited Florida, and I loved it. Like, it was like a boutique style, like with a bunch of like name brands in the front, and then in the back, because we thought the boutique was like all like that was it, and then we headed towards the back and it was like a whole nice Goodwill. I was like, and it even smells like so fresh and clean. It was huge. I was like, why
That's
can't
awesome.
they have this here?
yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, can you all actually give us
Get it together.
But the one I went to is really good. I'm willing to drive that distance to go back to that one. After
I'm
the
glad you
wedding,
found
I'm
one.
definitely going. Yeah, thank you. They had like, okay, so in the front, they had a bunch of like summer items and stuff like that. Like name brand, still in the packaging. It was like 50% off all summer items. So we got like hot dog weenie holders for like campfires and stuff. They just had all kinds of stuff. It was so cool. So when you come visit, we gotta go to that Goodwill.
Yes, that would be awesome. I'm glad you found it near you. So now we know where to go.
You best be visiting me next year.
Okay.
Can't see the face I'm making, but
I got in trouble. Y'all, I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe for visiting Jill.
unless
Hey, I mean, if y'all really want us to hang out and make on vlogs and stuff, we will. Just,
If you
cash
really
app
want us
us.
to hang out.
We will. We'll make silly little videos just for y'all.
Yeah, just support a flight payment.
Yes, literally.
That's it. That's all we ask. I mean, some measly like $400. I mean,
Yeah, that's it. I mean, come on, y'all.
honestly, if you buy it in advance, it's probably like $200.
True. Yeah, I know.
You just need to. Never mind. I'll say that for a different day. But yeah,
Definitely we'll try to get out there.
swag. Okay, I think you're up, right?
Swag. Yes, I am up. Swag.
Okay.
Just messing with
Swag.
you.
Swag.
Swag. Oh, you chillin' by the fire what we eat. I do. How to throw out my JB. It's JB.
I don't know if I know that song.
What? What?
I don't.
If I was your boyfriend.
Oh,
never
I just didn't realize what it was from, but now I do, so we're good.
I said, Lord, and now you made me sound crazy up on here for singing.
No, you're fine. You're good.
All right, let's get in. So this is my last one. It is a bit long, and I do have an update. So I'll tell the story first, and then let you react, and then I'll give the update. So just bear with me just a little bit. Get comfy. Get your latte, because this is about coworkers. So you need your latte. You need your comfy office chair. You need your heater, because every office person has a heater by their feet. Y'all know who y'all are. Even if HR says no, you still got that secret heater.
No, because everyone at my job has a heater, in their office or at their feet.
That's fair, honestly. All right, let's get into it. I am in love with my married coworker.
No. Done. You're done. You're not invited to the cookout. Bye.
I love that. Okay, let's hear them out. Even though we can't, but let's hear them out. I, 32 male, am in love with my coworker, 30
Nope.
female. No.
Nope. Sorry.
No, we do not have an affair. I have been feeling like this for the past year, and honestly, nothing works. I tried dating. I even tried to distance myself from her a bit, but it was so hard, and I have to see her every day. I missed her. She have never. This man can even write now. I see why she don't want you. I'm just messing. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Okay. She has never insinuated anything. She is happily married, and I can't even say anything about her husband because he is an amazing guy who was just lucky to find her first. They also worked hard for their relationship, long distance, different countries for almost 3 years before they were together. But I still feel like he doesn't deserve her. He is 10 years older than her. She is just the most beautiful human being I've ever met. She's absolutely gorgeous, but that's not even close to being her biggest asset. She's extremely smart, speaks 4 languages, got 2 masters at the same time while volunteering at a juvie center helping troubled kids. We are both lawyers. We work for an organization that helps immigrant kids and families, providing free legal assistance. I started there as an intern and was offered a job and ended up liking it, but not her. She wanted to be there. She worked so hard to apply for a job there. She cares about all the kids and has an amazing relationship with them. They all love her. She's just so natural. She is also super funny, and I am genuinely in love with her. I thought it was just a crush, but it's been a year, and she's all I can think about. I would never tell her anything. It would really hurt her. She is happy with her husband. We work together. We go to the gym together. It's in our work building. I don't know how to get over her. I see her and just want to kiss her. She is usually so nice to everyone. She remembers everyone's birthdays and always gets everyone really specific gifts about things they've mentioned before. She makes sure everyone is heard and tries to help as much as she can. I just don't know. I've never felt like this about anyone before. How can I get over it? I don't want to quit my job. I love what I do, but seeing her every day is a torture. Seeing her with her husband is even worse. Feels like a knife inside of me that's just pushed a bit further every time. Any help, advice, something?
I got nothing for you, bro. She's married. point blank and simple. You can find her, you can be smitten by her if you will. But that does not change that she's married. Because you feel like, oh, the man she's married to is 10 years older than her. That is not your equation. That is not your thing to deal with. I've met people with a bigger gap and they love each other so much and nothing would change that. So I feel like you either get over it. I'm sorry, I'm being so blunt. You either get over the crush or you quit your job. I mean, like it, because you might come off as like harassment with how much, if you feel that real passion. If you feel that passion in your heart, you will express that and she will notice that.
Yes, exactly. And don't ever feel bad for being blunt, Jill, because that's what we're here to do. Literally. Honestly, yeah, she's married. You have no choice but to get over her. If she comes to you years down the line and you're all meant to be and she's divorced and stuff, like that's fair game. But she's married. That is not your job to break them apart, which I know you didn't say anything like that, but like you've got to let her go. She is unattainable. She is not going to be yours. Like, she's already married. She's already committed her life to her husband, and that's the end of the story. Unfortunately, there's nothing else, like, I can tell you. Like, I know you want this cute love story. Like, we met, and it's fine. But you're just not going to get that. And in order to actually, like, also, I get it. Like, being in love with someone, and you can't have them. It's like a book we've read, you know what I mean? We've probably read 1,000 books like that. I'm sorry, not me talking about our books. But like at the same time, like she's married. It's not like she just has a boyfriend and you're like yearning for her, whatever, or have known her your whole life and stuff like that. Like she's your coworker. I understand the infatuation, but you don't have a choice but to get over it and get over her. Like, period. That's the end of the story. You're going to end up hurting yourself in the end, and that's not going to be her issue. You made it. I don't know how to say this. Like, you are the one that so quote unquote fell in love with her. Like, you have to figure out a way to get out of that headspace because it will never work. It is not going to happen. If it happens, then she's not a good girl if she's cheating on you with her husband. Cheating on you. That's what he thinks. Cheating on her husband with you. Like, that's no way you want to have anyone anyway. So it's just better to leave her alone, is what I think. I know you don't want to quit your job, but truly you have to let her go.
I've never understood when people who got cheated on stay with that person. I'm like, you think they wouldn't cheat on you either?
Literally, like, huh? Like, if you have someone that's married and you're like, okay, like they're married and then y'all have an affair, what do you think's gonna happen to you if they leave their wife or husband for you? You're gonna end up in the same boat later on, being cheated on, because that's how they found you and that's how they'll find the next person. You know what I mean? Unless people change, and I know that people can change just because someone cheated, but I wouldn't stay with the same person that I so cheated with or has cheated on me. Those two things don't mix. You know what I mean?
They don't. They really don't.
Yeah. So now we'll
cheat,
actually
period.
get into.
Bye.
Sorry. No, do not cheat, period. I know people, if you've cheated before and you've made a mistake in the past, you know, people can change. But if you're thinking about cheating and it's the future, do not fucking do it. Be a decent human being, okay? Just literally divorce. Divorce sucks, but literally, that's it. Or break up with them. If you're not married, break up with them. Period. That's it.
Period.
Let's get into this update because I'm really curious. This update is long.
I'm gonna hold on to my horses.
Hold on to your horses. Hold on to your space heaters, okay?
Yes.
Okay, update. I didn't expect to have an update on this, and definitely not so soon. I'm using this more of a way to express my feelings since I don't know who I could possibly talk to about this. Tuesday around 10 p.m., I got a text from her. It really weirded me out because I know she usually goes to bed early. It is something everyone knows. She asked me if I was awake and that she needed to ask me something. I immediately texted back. I was really just on Reddit and playing video games. I know she uses Reddit, that's why I created a throwaway account. I know what subs she reads since she would send me some posts that she found interesting, either about work or politics. Anti-work is her favorite, or memes, but not about this one. She told me she found the post and was a bit surprised about the description of the girl. Told me she read it like 20 times to be sure it was about her and that it was either the biggest coincidence ever or it was about her and it was me who posted it. She sent me the link and I think I had a heart attack right there. I told her that yes, I posted it, and she told me she would talk to me tomorrow. So that was yesterday, because she would rather to discuss it in person. Well, needless to say, I didn't get any sleep. Every possible scenario played in my head all night. My anxiety was through the roof, and today she messaged me very early around 5 a.m. We go to the gym around 6:30 or 7. We start working at 9. She told me if I could skip gym to meet up with her and asked me to go to her house. Her husband was not there, what kind of surprised me for how early it was. She told me to come in and sit down and offered me something. I said coffee and asked about him, and she told me he has been gone for 2 days for work and would be back this week. But that was not important. Her face was swollen as if she's cried a lot. She told me she didn't get any sleep since I confirmed the post was about her. She told me she felt hurt. I went in to post about her before talking to her and not saying anything earlier. That I gave up some obvious details that let her know it was about her and asked me if everything that I posted there was true and if I was in love with her. I was shaking, but I told her that was true. She started crying and holds herself for a second. She told me how much she loved me and appreciated me, and this was very hard for her, but she loves her husband and she knows I know that. That she is happy with him and she really appreciated the way I described her, but she is far from being perfect. That they had to overcome a lot for their relationship to What? That they had to overcome a lot for their relationship to work and to get where they are now, like all relationships do. And that thanks to her husband, she is a lot of the things she is now. They've been together for like 8 years. She said she apologizes if she ever in any way or form may have done something that I could have considered as her leading me on, and I told her that she didn't and was very clear that my feelings came from me. She told me that knowing this has a huge impact in the way we will move forward, and she cannot hurt me by exposing me to her life. That I need to move on and understand that nothing would ever happen between us. That there's a lot of women out there who would be lucky to have someone who is capable to feel and express about someone they love the way I did about her. But her feelings and heart are already taken by someone else, and 10 years ago she would have been lucky if I would have even looked at her because I am handsome, such a kind and caring person. I know this part was to make me feel better. Not gonna lie, I cried like a baby right there. It felt like finally it was all out, but knowing it also meant she would be gone from my life. She told me she could request to be transferred to a different office in a different area or something so I wouldn't have to deal with it since I was there first and it wasn't my fault either, that it was no one's fault. I told her that I was grateful for the time I got to spend with her and that her husband is the luckiest man on earth for finding her. I mean, what else could I say? She hugged me and told me she loved me and will always love and care about me, and that she is doing what's best for both of us, but mostly me since I'm the one losing more here. I've never really hugged her that way, just to congratulate her before, but she hugged me and stayed there for what felt like ages. She didn't let go of the hug until I did. She gave me a kiss on the cheek and said we really had to get to work. I left and cried in my car like a baby. I called a sick day at work and have been in my bed all day, just thinking that she will be gone forever, but maybe this is the best. I now have an answer and I will try to move on. Maybe when I do, we can go back to being friends again or whatever the future holds for us. I wish her nothing but the best and her husband is one lucky motherfucker. LOL. Well, thank you to everyone for your advice. I really appreciate most of them. Now I'll have to deal with this broken heart, so any advice on that would be good.
That was not the update I was expecting. Also, it makes me kind of furious that she's like hugging him, gave him a kiss on the cheek, is like talking to him privately, like in her home. I'm shocked by that. You're a married woman. This is not how you handle. If I found a post that my coworker said they were in love with me, I would be freaked out. think I'd just go to my manager, HR or something, or like ask them first, like, hey, is this about me? And if they confirm it, then just be like, I can't. Like, I'm sorry, like you're a great person, but no. And her being like, she hugged me and told me she loved me and always will love me and care about me. What?
Yeah, see, the thing is, I feel like now reading the update, we were maybe a little harsh on this man because I feel like in some way she has got to like have been some type of way with him, especially how we see her
Oh.
also reacting now. Like, I love you. I just, I'm with my husband, and, if you would 10 years ago, I would have been so lucky if you'd even looked my way because you're so handsome and kind and caring. Like, that's leading him on to the T, and that's not okay. Now, you're literally meeting him in secret. Your husband's gone. You've been crying your eyes out. You're hugging him, telling him you love him, telling him he's handsome. Um, I don't know.
I actually think you're right. I feel like she kind of led him on in a way. Like, there's something that she did for him to be so captivated by her. And, like, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
blame it all on her, but, like, reading this ending part, it's like she already knew.
Yeah, and like she's on the subreddit. She's like reading it 20 times over, thinking, is this about me? Like, and I feel like in some ways she's like, she hoped it was. She's like, she was
Yeah.
hoping it was. She wasn't like creeped out. She was hoping it was about her. You know what I mean?
Yep, I agree.
But she wouldn't have reacted like that. Just like me and you, we would have went to HR, be like, oh my gosh, this is creepy. Like, no, she didn't do that. She's
No.
like offering to move locations and stuff like that because she knows something could happen. And
I
like,
think
okay,
she's in
good.
love with him too, and that's why she's moving
Yeah,
locations.
I think so too, which sucks because like, she's probably led this man on. No, none of y'all should be cheating. I know y'all aren't, but like this woman should not be acting like this. And the guy still has to know, like, he knows she's married, which is good that he knows that, but he's got to move on, like, regardless, even if she's been showing him like love and stuff like that. He's got to move on. She's not available, you know? He's just breaking his own heart.
Yeah. Okay. I'm split because, like, I feel bad for OP because obviously you want him to be happy too, but her husband does not deserve to be upset. Because, like, I know me and you are such, like, we love, like, a good romance, whatever. So, like, mentally, we're, like, rooting for you guys, but then we're like, no, this is awful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally, like, what if y'all are soulmates? Reading every book we've ever read, but
Yeah, it's just, like, the ending part with her being, like, she loves him. I'm like, fuck, bro. But I'm like, no. 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 No.
yeah.
But I think you hit it right on the nail, Shay, with I think she's also been doing stuff at work that has made him feel that way. I think you're on the money.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, how else? Unless he was, like I said, like, in the beginning, it made it seem like he was just infatuated with this person and she's just a regular coworker. That's creepy. But how she's acting in this update, it literally brings so much clarity that it is not all in his head. He did not just come up with this infatuation on his own, and she is helping endorse it in some way or another. The husband?
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
husband found out that this man was at his house, my God.
I'd be pissed. I would be pissed. I'd be beyond pissed. That would just break so many layers of trust.
Exactly.
She hugged me and stayed there for a while. It felt like ages. She didn't let go of the hug until I did. That's crazy. She gave him a kiss on the cheek. No. No.
I honestly hate it for the OP now. Like, of course,
too.
absolutely the only advice that we can give you is to move on. There is nothing else to do here. You will find someone that loves you completely that is not married.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
You're good. Now I can entertain these people. Okay, chat. Wait, I was gonna tell y'all something, but I forgot. Oh, dang it. I really want to go to Halloween Horror Nights. They have a Five Nights at Freddy's house, and I just want to go so bad. Like, if any of y'all are going to Halloween Horror Nights this year, in Orlando, or I think the other one's in California, I would be going to the Orlando one because it's closer. But I really want to go because if you know me, if you guys know me, you know I'm a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan, and I just really, really want to go to Halloween Horror Nights this year. It's probably not going to happen for me, unless by some miracle. But it would just be really cool. If you've ever gone to Halloween Horror Nights, let me know in the comments below. If you want to go to Halloween Horror Nights this year, let me know. If you're going to Halloween Horror Nights this year, let me know what house you're most excited for. I know they have Terrifier, Jason, Fallout, and they have Five Nights at Freddy's, obviously. And then, like, they have their regular houses. And they have, like, WWE. Yeah, let me know if y'all are going or want to go or even care to go. Or if you've never even heard of it, that's totally fine. But it's at Universal. So I really want to go because I feel like it'd be a really fun experience. But I'd also spend all my money on the merch. So it's probably best if I don't go. But, I just really want to go so bad. So just let me know if you're going. Maybe I'll be going too and we'll meet up and have a fun, like, you know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Ooh. Headphone users beware.
Oh, sorry.
I was talking to them about Halloween Horror Nights because I really want to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that the one in Universal?
It is, yeah. It's because they have a Five Nights at Freddy's house, and I just really want to go.
Oh.
How do you pronounce the word OIL?
If I'm talking to you, it's oil, but if I'm talking to anybody else, oil.
So I was, like, talking to my son, and I was like, yeah, I need to get some oil. And because that's literally how I say it, oil. I've said it like that all my life. I need to get some oil. And he says, Mom, it's oil.
Stop
and I said,
it.
No, it is oil. He said, oil. I said, it is oil. He said, it is not oil.
Is that how your husband says it?
He says oil. Yeah.
Okay,
my
yeah,
husband
that
says
makes sense.
oil. That hurts my mouth to say oil.
I know, right? Like, I think I'll say oil when I'm talking to someone up here or, like, when I'm talking to a customer. But if I'm, like, down with my family, it's oil. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like other people that aren't in the South probably are like, what the heck are you saying? Like, oil. But, like, that's just how I say it.
It's just OL. Forget the I. The I's gone. I's a
Yeah, it's just oil. You
OL.
know those kids be humbling the shit out of you. It's oil. Like, you're 6 years old. Go somewhere else. Like,
auto-correcting you for no reason.
Literally having a straight argument with me. No, it's oil. It's
like,
oil.
Oh, I got an accent. Back up off me.
Literally. Like, oil.
That is so funny. Stop it. I love that.
Literally calling myself. I'm gonna videotape him. I'm gonna get him tomorrow. And I'm gonna videotape him, like, freaking calling me out because he will stand straight on the facts of oil.
I need you to
hates when I say
post it for
oil.
TikTok. That'd be hilarious.
Oh my gosh, my son roasting the shit out of me.
Yes, that would be hilarious.
My daughter says oil, so I don't get it.
But she's like 10.
I know. I guess I don't know.
But you also have to hold on, time out. Hear me out. Your daughter grew up more with your mama than your son did. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, my mom, like, I know y'all probably don't even think we're, like, that country, but, like, we grew up with some thick country accents. We just kind of lost them along the way. My mama and your mama, too, like, they're southern as heck.
Yeah.
Southern as heck. And that's where I learned a lot of it. And I know Jill too, like, a lot of the language, like, our grandmothers, like, oil.
Oh my
washing machine. I don't say that.
Washing machine. Uh,
I don't
that Frigidaire, because that's the brand, not
Yeah.
they just call it Frigidaire, all of them.
Frigidaire.
Tomato, Winter,
Mater,
like there's
Winder.
oh, it kills me when my other grandma, she says commode. I'm like, girl, your age is showing. I love you, but commode?
I literally haven't heard that in ages since my Nana was
That's what I'm
alive and well.
saying.
She
Your age is showing. Don't call it a commode.
literally, like as a kid, like I didn't think nothing of it, but hearing it now, a commode?
Yeah.
What are you saying? But back then it's so normal. Or like I'll say like, go get me the white shirt. White. Like
It's like if we started, it's like her calling it a commode is like if we were referring to a phone as a rotary. Like, you know what I
where
mean?
did they Yeah, like what in the world?
I don't know. I'm like, girl, get with the times. It's a toilet. Like, come on.
Toilets.
Yeah, it's a toilet. I mean,
I don't even say like I have need to go to the toilet. I say I'm gonna go use the like bathroom or restroom.
all right. Are we ready for this last story? It's kind of long.
Yes, I'm ready. Get our space heaters ready. Wait, let me go fill up my black coffee because I need coffee to fuel my day. Just joking. I was just acting like a worker. Karen, like people drinking black coffee. If you drink black coffee, y'all, I don't know how you get through the day and be like, that fuels my soul.
I don't know how they do it either. I need sugar and milk.
Literally, sugar, creamer. I need the works. I need the sweetest, like, cappuccino there is.
110%. Okay. Am I the asshole? My wife wants me to stop going to the gym because a coworker hit on me. My wife, 35 female, does not feel comfortable with me, 40 male, working out, going to the gym anymore, and is suggesting I quit. I've always been slightly overweight in my 20s and 30s and really let go during the pandemic and gained a lot of weight. It started bothering me, and hence, last January, I joined a local gym, hired a personal trainer. I lost most of the excess weight, and the trainer also helped me gain muscle. I love going to the gym now and working out 3 to 4 times a week. My wife, of course, loved my dedication, and I sometimes found her staring at me while I was changing, which was cute. He's talking about his wife, right?
Yeah, it says my
Okay.
wife, of course, loved
Like,
my
is he
dedication.
talking about his trainer? Overall, my confidence improved, and I also started dressing nicely, and everything just fit right. I had a situation happen to me in the summer at my workplace. My wife's friend B also works in my company. One of the girls in my company, J, late 20s female, from a different department, started becoming very friendly with me. Started joining me for lunch and slacking me through the day about random topics. I would be busy and try to be polite and ignore her. However, things got weird when she got a hold of my phone number, parentheses, which only my manager knows in the office, and started messaging me after hours. I immediately drew the line and told her it's not acceptable to talk to me via company messenger, as I do not talk to my work colleagues on a personal phone. I also started ignoring her after that, except for a polite hello when she came face to face. My wife asked me to report her to HR, but I did not because she's never messaged me about anything inappropriate. My wife checked with her friend B, and she told my wife that Jay and her friends were discussing my weight loss and how I have completely changed the way I dress. Again, I ignored it as I am not sure this was raised enough to be reported to HR. The day before yesterday, during the Christmas party, Jay approached me twice and asked me to join her on the dance floor. I declined and I went about my way. At the end of the night, he came to me and started dancing suggestively in front of me and did something highly inappropriate. I was shocked and I fell back, spilling my drink on myself. Jay's manager swooped in and told me she had too much to drink, and I never saw Jay again at the party. When I reached home, my wife had already heard about the incident from B. She was crying and was angry at me. She blamed me for not reporting Jay to HR when she had told me to. She also said I was drunk, parentheses, which I was not, and had only 3 drinks during a 3-hour party. and stink like whiskey. After I calmed her down, she asked me to shower and rest. She apologized before sleeping, but told me she felt very violated by Jay's actions. And I promised her I would meet with my manager in HR as soon as the office opens again, which is after New Year's. In the morning, I woke up and started getting ready for the gym. My wife asked me if I could not go to the gym. I said, okay. We both cooked a nice breakfast, had fun with family time, our toddler. Afterward, my wife asked me if I could hold off going to the gym for a while. She told me that she feels insecure when other women look at me, and yesterday was a deal breaker. We never had any similar issues in the 11 years of our marriage. She loved me just the way I was and did not care if I became muscular. She told me that the purpose of the gym was to lose weight, and I have already achieved it. So I can just maintain where I am and not work out any further. Upon further probing, she told me that losing weight has been a hot topic among her friend group, and she had a fallout with one of her friends because she made some sexual comments about me. All of this is making her very anxious. On one hand, I love working out for the first time in my life. It makes me feel confident. On the other hand, I want my wife to be happy, and this is a very small price to pay in the books. I know she is being insecure and controlling, but I love her and love the life we've built together. All I want to do is see her be comfortable and happy. I'm holding off going to the gym till New Year's and enjoy the holidays with my family. However, am I the asshole that I want to continue after that? How do I convince my wife to not be insecure, and what have people done in this situation?
I have a lot to say. So, one, we'll just start out for the fact of your wife asking you to not go to the gym because you're losing weight, you've lost weight, you've gained confidence back, you're looking better. Not only better, but you're getting healthier, you've gotten healthy, you're trying to maintain that, and also just look the way you want to look and feel the way you want to feel. Even if you're like not trying to go to the gym for like uh more weight loss or things like that, going to the gym is healthy for you, it's good for you. It can also like relieve and like release endorphins to like make you feel good. Like working out, it has a lot of benefits. So your wife asking you to no longer go to the gym because she's insecure is insane. Insane. Absolutely not. She should never fucking ask you to do that. That is not okay. I don't care. I don't care. Unless you've met some woman at the gym and like you're having an affair, like this is not it. This is not okay. The girl Jay, like dancing up on you and stuff at the Christmas party, like none of this is your fault at all. You are just trying to work, do your job. You're not trying to deal with any of this bullshit. Just because someone is like harassing you at work doesn't make it your fucking fault. Your wife is blaming you. You're getting harassed by a woman at work. Newsflash, men can get harassed too. Like, that is not okay. I'm sorry that you've had to go through this. Jay is not, like, what she does is not okay. It's not fair to you to have to put up with this. It's not fair to you to have to lose something you love, something that's made you feel confident, going to the gym over someone that can't keep their fucking hands to themselves. That is not okay, and it is not okay for your wife to ask you to do that, period.
I definitely agree with you. Reading the story, I'm just like, how could you make him feel so awful? Like, why are you crying? Like, imagine if it was a woman. And, like, I feel like if this was a woman, people would be flipping their shit. Like, why is this husband not standing up for his wife? Like, she was sexually assaulted at a party or whatever happened, you know? She should be comforting him. It's not his fault. Like, it's not his fault that his manager gave her his phone number. It's not his fault that she's made side comments. She hasn't had any concrete evidence to report her yet. And now, like, this is concrete evidence, you know? Um, I just hate that she's like insecure and she's pushing her insecurity onto him, being like, "Oh, well, I don't want you to go to the gym because too many girls are looking at you." You should be proud of him. He's working so hard.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it as like, okay, like so many girls are looking at you. Good. Like, that's my man. Back the fuck off. But yeah, he fucking looks great. He worked fucking hard for his body and like how he looks. Like, I'm very proud of him. And as you should think he's handsome. You know what I fucking mean? And no, he should not fucking give up going to the gym. And yes, this J girl needs to be reported to HR, but I understand every reason why he's taken every step because he hasn't been able to take action yet. Her messaging him because the boss or whatever gave his number, that is no reason to. The situation at the Christmas party is absolutely a reason to. However, he just got home. He got home from that night. He hasn't been able to do shit yet. And then his wife's gonna be like crying and shit like that and fucking angry at him. You have no right to be angry with your husband just by simply he was being harassed. You fucking understand that? Literally not.
He should be the one bawling his eyes out, like he's being harassed. I would be.
Exactly. And I understand, like, some people are probably like, oh, like, well, he should have, like, pushed Jay out of the way, or, like, he's at a Christmas party at his workplace. He still has to remain professional, period. Like, obviously, he needs to go tell someone and go to HR, but it's not like he can deck this bitch in the face. You know what I mean? He's at
And
a fucking
even
work
if he
Christmas
did,
party.
he's a guy and he'd be blamed for
Yeah.
something. Oh, he hit a woman, he should go to jail. Like she was harassing him. What I don't know, he didn't say what she did, but obviously it wasn't
Yeah,
good.
something inappropriate. I just wonder what that is. Highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Um, I hate it for him, and I hate that now because of someone harassing him. He's being told not to go to the gym anymore. That is not fair. Think if, like you said, think if this happened to a woman. If a male was harassing her and then she got home, her husband said, "Well, you're not allowed to do that." We would call that abuse, okay? Call it for what it is. It's abuse. That's abusive. That's fucked up.
110%. According to her, I've been fine, but she's been having issues for many months. She was proud of what I've achieved. Initially, used to feel good when everyone complimented me. However, she started getting insecure when I started receiving more female attention. She also felt I was enjoying it and didn't put enough boundaries. For examples where a lot of my female friends were complimenting my body and getting handsy, like pressing their arms, hugging excessive, and I didn't stop that. She also said that she caught some of her friends talking to me in a very flirty way, but I kept on being polite and continued talking as normal. She also didn't like her friends talking about me or asking her constantly if I was going to come to get-togethers. One of her friends expressed some pretty disgusting thoughts to another friend in private, and she came to know there was a big fight in their group. Some of her friends also cut contact with that friend. Overall, she's been struggling with these thoughts for the past 6 months and wants to talk to her therapist about this. Okay? This makes me more mad because it's not his fault. Like, these are supposed to be your friends and they're hitting on your man? Why would you take that out on him?
That is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, so instead of blaming your friends and kicking them out of your life, you're blaming your husband for looking hot. I'm confused.
I don't think
Very
she loves
confused.
him the way he loves her.
No, because why? How could you? If my friends were constantly talking about how hot my husband was and putting
Lost.
their hands and arms
Done.
and all this shit, goodbye. I'm not gonna blame my husband. How dare you look hot? I'm gonna say, why are my fucking friends shady as fuck? The fuck?
Ugh, disgusting. She also mentioned that food is an important part of our relationship. She's an amazing cook and she loves to bake. Although she bakes for my kid, she said that I only eat in very small portions and she cooks nice meals for me. It feels as if she's only cooking for herself and has stopped making nice meals. She used to enjoy the fact that I liked her cooking. She also misses the food that I used to cook for her. To me, if he's eating small portions, he's not overeating. I feel like America has set this standard for these huge ass portions that are not normal. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Honestly, you reading that pissed me off so bad because okay, great, you're an amazing cook and shit, but you eating small portions is how you're choosing to maintain your healthy lifestyle, and she is super fucking insecure. She's an insecure woman. That is it. Like, period. If you go on a health journey, your spouse should support you, and that is it. I don't give a shit if I bake the best brownies in the fucking world. If you're on a health journey, guess what? I'm gonna be proud of you. I'm not gonna say, I miss making my brownies for you. Bitch, get over yourself. Period.
Don't you want health? Don't you want him to be in good health? Don't you want that for him?
She doesn't. She
I
does
don't
not.
think she does. I don't think they're on the same page when it comes to their health, and that's the problem. Um, there was something that I had to like kind of manage is I would get a lot of food. And my fiance would be like, "Hey, why don't you like eat all your food?" And then we started realizing that I was like overeating. It was actually making me really sick. And he's like, "Hey, like don't eat more than what you can." He's like, "When you make a plate, like as much as you think you can eat. If you can't eat it, put it back or throw it out. You know, obviously we don't want to really throw out food, but he's just I think he realized like I'm overeating a lot because I think like what I put on my plate is what I'm supposed to eat. But if my belly's full, I need to listen to myself. And that's what this guy is doing. He's in tune with himself.
Yes, literally. I was like, that has to be something from childhood because, like, am a, I'm sure you know this by sitting with me. I pick at my food and I do not eat all of what's on my plate.
Dude, some like these restaurants serve humongous portions.
Huge, and don't let you get the kids meals. If you're over 12, they fucking have a huge issue if you want a kids. Besides Cracker Barrel, they've always been really good about letting you eat kids meals,
Wait,
which
are you
is great.
serious?
Yeah.
What did they
Yes.
say?
They say you have to be under 12. Some waitresses or waiters are really nice and they're like, no worries. But a lot of them say you cannot order from the kids' meals. You have to be 12 or under. And some stick to that to the T. To the T. But Cracker Barrel is the one place that says all ages, which is amazing. Like, I always get a kids meal from Cracker Barrel unless I'm getting like breakfast, which is rare, but like I'll get their grilled cheese and fries, like scrumptious chef's
I
kiss.
didn't know that. I Wow. That really makes me mad, honestly.
Yeah, literally look at, I know you don't get kids menus, but if you ever see a kids menu, it literally has ages on it, and that's
Wow.
a lot of them will not budge.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, so he said, so we set some ground rules. A, I won't talk about how I'm getting my 180 gram of protein every day. B, when she cooks something nice, I will eat it and enjoy it. I will eat it and I will enjoy it.
That is awful. I will enjoy it. Like, he sounds like he's in the military. I will eat it and I will enjoy it. That's
Listen to
fucked
this
up.
one. C, she can ask me to cook her favorite meals and I must oblige.
No, get out of here. This marriage does not need to happen anymore. I'm sorry. It does not. That is insane.
I'm flabbergasted.
I must oblige. I must oblige. She is fucked up. My guy, if you're listening, this is not right. This is not okay. No one should force you to eat something. You're worried about your health as you should be and trying to do better for yourself as you should be, and your wife is going to make you backtrack if you do not stand up for yourself. I know you're trying to keep the peace at home, but no one should force you to eat something. What the fuck?
I think they need to do couples therapy, not because of him, because of her. And I think for him not to end up more traumatized, they need couples counseling. Like this coworker has released a whole new red flag. Like, put the coworker to the side. The wife and y'all crazy. Sorry.
Seriously, like literally, the coworker aside, the wife is 1,000% in the wrong. This is insane behavior that has to be addressed immediately. I know I always say fuck them and shit like that, divorce them. That's just my way. But you know what I mean? I'm obviously being facetious. Like, if that's what it comes to, yes. But couples counseling here has to be the way to go, because I bet you the therapist, the counselor, is going to say that in a nice way. That is insane. That it should
Yes.
not be happening.
How do you say that in a nice way that you are indeed insane?
You should never ask your husband to eat it and enjoy it. No, I'm sorry. I was gonna say no. Never mind. I was gonna be like, unless you're dominant or something. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. No, that's fucked up.
There is more to this update. I think from what I read, HR, Jay submitted an apology to HR, and I think she said that she was given too many shots and she blacked out.
Ew. What a fucking sorry excuse.
Both of these women need to go by.
Yeah, I'm sorry to this man. I am so sorry, OP, that you have been treated like this, not only by many females, but by your wife as well. It is not okay. And just because you get hot does not mean that people have the right to harass you, period.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Literally. No, this is disgusting. I am so sorry to the OP that you're having to deal with all this. I really hope that maybe you and your wife can get counseling, because in the end, you may have agreed to these rules, but they're not going to sit right with you after a while. I promise you that.
Most definitely they won't. I think he'll analyze it and see it. I don't know when, but I think he will see it and have to make a decision.
I hope he does see it, because this should not happen.
What a way to end this episode of part 1 into part 2.
Yes, what a way to end it. Honestly, if you have any, did you like these coworker stories? Like, I feel like they were, like, the tea was piping hot. Like,
piping.
Yes, they were great. They were definitely coworkers gone wild. If you like these stories, if you like these type of coworker stories, let us know in the comments. We'll do more in the future, because I think they're really good stories, and it also brings to light a lot of things that happen in the workplace that definitely should fucking not. So yeah, let us know in the comments if you like these. We'll do more coworkers gone wild stories, and if you have a coworker story, please let us know. We'd love to talk about it.
Yes, feel free to put it on our Reddit page. And I also wanted to plug this upcoming episode. It's gonna be so good. Shay better buckle up, as she is not ready.
I'm scared. Y'all stay tuned for my downfall. Just stay tuned for my nightmares is all I'm gonna say, and I'll cut it at that. Go listen to the next episode if it's out. If it's not already out, you'll just have to wait till Monday, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, continuous support, and we love you guys so much.